The Titans remain undefeated, the NL MVP is announced, and a NASCAR driver and his team can officially be called a dynasty.
All that and more next on Two Girls on Sports.
What you got?
Hey everyone, I'm Jana.
And I'm Erica. You're watching Two Girls on Sports. Now, it's been a busy week in the world of sports, and we've got a rundown on all the big stories. Starting with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt Commodores have finally qualified for a bowl game after 26 years. They have 4 SEC wins this season, and they capitalized on Kentucky's penalties this weekend to get their win that made them bowl eligible.
Yay for Vandy!
Go Commodores!
All right, now Michigan is unfortunately having the worst season in the last 129 years.
Boo Wolverines!
And it does not look like it's going to get any better. Quarterback Stephen Threet is questionable with a shoulder injury for their big game against number 10 Ohio State.
Okay.
Not so good for Michigan.
Not so good at all. And talking about things that are not so good for your college football program, Greg Robinson, the coach at Syracuse, has been fired. Another coach who's now in the unemployment line. They have a 2-8 record this year at Syracuse. Now, to his credit, this football program was already kind of on the downward spiral with Pasqualoni, who was there before him. But they're getting rid of him. Maybe they should have given him more time to prove himself, but no such luck. He's out of there. He'll finish out the season. Next year, new coach at Syracuse.
All right, speaking of not so good in general, the Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a civil lawsuit against Mark Cuban of the Dallas Mavericks for allegedly trading and using confidential information on a stock sale to avoid more than $750,000 in losses. Ouch.
Ouch. And Ray Lewis is saying ouch now because for the first time this year, Baltimore's defense was exposed. The Giants rushed for 207 yards against Baltimore Ravens this week. Middle linebacker Ray Lewis is like, what is going on? You have Brandon Jacobs who rushed for 73 yards. You have Ahmad Bradshaw who rushed for 96 yards. 10-30, Giants on top. Told you, Eli Manning all day.
Something no other team has done so far this year. All right, well, NL MVP baseball. Back over to baseball.
Love baseball.
Albert Pujols has been announced as the MVP, beating out Howard, Braun, and Ramirez for the title. He plays for the St. Louis Cardinals. He finished with 187 hits, 37 home runs, 116 RBIs, 357 for a batting average. He had a great year, and this is his second MVP. He won MVP just back in 2005, so that's exciting for him.
Moving on to a more exciting sport, NASCAR.
Woo!
Yes!
Yes!
Jimmy Johnson, my cousin, tied the record this weekend for the 3rd consecutive Sprint Cup win. Don't ask me anything else about NASCAR.
Great, good. Moving on. The Titans are now 10-0. Will they finish up the season and lock it up? Or will they crash and burn?
They'll lose a game.
Yeah. I really feel like looking at the Titans and the rest of their season, I don't see any immediate threats. They've got the Jets coming up, Detroit's coming up, Cleveland's coming up, Houston's coming up. But their last 2 games of the season are going to be Pittsburgh and Indianapolis. Indianapolis is in Indy. It's the last game of the year. That's a big barrier to break.
Yeah.
Very big.
They'll lose a game.
I think if they don't lose then, they will lose in the AFC Championship. I don't see them taking the AFC down.
We'll see.
All right.
Well, you know, before we wrap it up, I have to ask this. Now, I keep hearing that NASCAR is really popular, but do you know anybody personally who is actually a NASCAR fan? I mean, I think it's like Bigfoot and UFOs. People claim they exist, but I have no proof of it.
That's just because you're a media elitist who lives in California. I'm Jana.
I'm Erica. Thanks for watching Two Girls on Sports.
What you got?